Before we get right into the video, I don't know if my intro works, so if you guys can support the channel by subscribing if you're new, you guys see me on Twitter, you know who I am, the real one. Leave a thumbs up on this video, comment down below whether you would like to see this or not. But I asked on my Twitter, I said, guys, give me some ideas for my channel, and I will shout you out on the channel. Give me video ideas, and so some of the this guy at Dantrum17 Deontay, he from the few that gave me a serious answer. Number 3, the third one. Do you think AEW and WWE together can work together in the future? So go follow my boy. He's a good wrestling account. Go follow him on Twitter. But anywho, so he asked me this question: can WWE and AEW work together in the future? Do I think this will happen? No. And I know people like they're gonna see this video like, oh my god, real one, this is a stupid video. This is stupid. It's never gonna happen. You're right. It is most likely definitely not happening. It's Vince McMahon and whatnot. But maybe I can make a case to WWE why they should. Maybe, and I think it would be interesting. In the least, it's an interesting topic. It would be interesting if this actually happened. And I think this question was, stemming from when Kenny Omega, he spoke to Talk Sports, and he said that, and he was like, "Oh, the door is wide open. It's open for business, right?" That was Triple H's motto. So he's open to working with WWE. Now, Jon Moxley, who previously worked there as Dean Ambrose, worked there for what, 5 years or something. He knows WWE. He knows Vince, and he's like, "Bro, dude, I've worked there. It's not worth it. Don't waste your energy." He said, that would never happen. That's not even worth wasting your any mental energy to. I mean, if you want to fantasy book some cool shit, maybe you could fantasy book it for like fun magazine stuff, like back in the day in the magazines, you used to always have like dream match, Bill Goldberg versus Stone Cold Steve Austin in '98, but that ain't gonna happen. So, and then he goes on to say, it's not on the cards, and said it'd be cool to think about the cool shit that would happen, like a big summit at the Tokyo Dome, AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, WWE, or some shit, but that shit ain't gonna happen. So, they do their thing, they stay over there. And Jon Moxley's right. Jon Moxley is correct. Jon Moxley's correct. WWE and how they are, how they think, how Vince thinks. WWE, look, bro, WWE has this reputation as like having a monopoly on wrestling, on the pro wrestling business or shit, or sports entertainment, whatever the fuck you want to call it. He has that reputation of monopolizing this shit. That we are the best and there's no others like this and shit like that. But why not start cleaning your image up? Why not? Why not? I mean, what would be the harm in teaming up and doing a partnership with one of the hottest wrestling products out there, AEW? What would be the harm? What more? What could you lose, bro? Generally, you just secured $1 billion from fucking Peacock, even though your product is shit. If it was based off of that, you wouldn't get a goddamn thing. But you just secured the bag. You just secured $1 billion. Why not work with AEW? Look, obviously it's WWE as the most known wrestling product, whatever. Then in the United States, it's AEW, and then it's New Japan Pro Wrestling, whatever. They're fucking tied, right? Why not go ahead? Like, why not just do business with that? What do you have to lose, bro? Like, what do you have to lose? You know, I mean, you already have like it's only really like WWE stands who criticize you, who don't criticize you. You could do no harm. They're fucking enjoying your shit, and then you have wrestling fans who one half they despise and hate WWE and will never watch a WWE program, and then you have the others like me who want you and think you fucking suck, that the product is shit, that wants you to improve, but you don't listen to us. So why not? You know, if you want people to start enjoying you and shit, why not do some cool shit? Like do a 5-on-5, 7-on-7 AEW versus WWE Survivor Series match or some shit like that. I think an invasion angle would be cool. Imagine, you know, stars from AEW invade Raw, SmackDown. Stars from Raw, SmackDown invade AEW. You know, and I want to say some of this stuff for. I think I'm gonna do my thoughts on the AEW like Forbidden Door stuff. You know, with New Japan Pro Wrestling and Impact and shit like that. But listen, man. I mean, like right now, you know, people are like, oh, but this stuff sucks or whatever, bro. Like, you have Kenny Omega. He's going to Impact. He's fucking keeping that shit relevant. Seriously, if you who nobody is like, man, I'm sorry. Look, this is no disrespect to the Impact fans or anything like that, but nobody cares and nobody's watching that shit. So when you have Kenny Omega go there, like he's bringing the interest to the product. And if people are not watching Impact, they just want to watch Kenny Omega on YouTube. And I'm sure I'm gonna have a screenshot of him where there's regular Impact stuff and then there's Kenny Omega segments, and Kenny Omega segments are doing way better than the Impact regular segments. So you have that, you know, and then you know people are gonna compare Roman Reigns and Kenny Omega because they're world champions, and just because they think that Roman Reigns is better than Kenny Omega, they can't possibly like Kenny Omega. But bro, why wouldn't you want to see Kenny Omega in WWE and do some cool shit with someone like Seth Rollins? I know that there's a lot of fucking people in there are people in WWE who have never seen Kenny Omega versus Seth Rollins, Tyler Black. So why not, you know, show them a match? Like generally, bro, like I think you could get some dream matches. You know, the Young Bucks versus the Usos, the top of my head. You know, you got Sammy Guevara versus this fucking guy and the other guy. Like, there'd be some cool matches, man. And why not? Why not WWE, Vince? And honestly, I think when Vince McMahon is gone, and like maybe you have Triple H in charge, that maybe he, like, I could see him loosening up the stance on WWE and going for and working with AEW. I mean, why not? Why not? Because I don't think, you know, WWE just they don't want to give AEW that platform to grow their product. They don't want to do it, man. I mean, they they must, bro. They must hate it so bad right now that people think AEW is better than WWE right now. Imagine then AEW starts getting better fucking ratings than WWE. Like, they already get better ratings than NXT, you know? So imagine Raw and SmackDown. You know, they'd be fucking fuming. Vince would be fuming. But, I mean, seriously, generally, like, what would be the problem with this? Honestly, I think maybe, like, it wouldn't work. You know, they're two different styles. Like, WWE is, they cater to children, even though children don't even really watch, and you know, the 50 plus watch, but they're a kiddie product, and AEW is a grown man product where you got fucking blood and shit like that. You know, it's just two different things. You know, so I don't know if that would work, and I don't know if their bullshit would bleed onto AEW's bullshit, God forbid. But you know, just have Tony Khan, Papa Khan book the fucking thing. But you know, honestly, like, I don't know. I'd like to see this, man. I think a lot of you guys would like to see this too. You know, I think it'd be cool. I mean, why not? It would be something a little like newer, fresh. You know, who like maybe I'm just I'm being a sucker for invasions. I really love invasions, and I want to see you know, someone invade New Japan Pro Wrestling, someone invade AEW. Like, it's cool when Penta's appearing on AEW, but you know, like the WWE Vince, it's mainly Vince, honestly, mainly Vince. They just soften your spot for it, bro. Please, just like I don't know, man. I think this would be a cool one, but yeah, honestly, I think that's gonna be it for the video, man. Um, so to answer the question, I don't see it happening. Definitely anytime soon. Maybe when Vince is gone, and maybe you have Triple H. I mean, they worked with the Triple H. Like, whoa, we worked with Evolve, bro. Like, Evolve, like, no, you don't work with a top contender in the United States market, bro. Wrestling market. You would. The only time you worked with Impact was when you did a trade. You gave them Christian for one night so you could induct Ric Flair into the Hall of Fame with the Four Horsemen. That's the only time they ever really worked together. You know? You didn't work with Impact. Now AEW's the leader, and they're not going to work with AEW. They're not going to work with AEW. So to answer your question, Deontay Tantrum, I don't see that shit ever happening. But yeah, thank you, bro, for the video suggestion. I was honestly thinking about making something like this and similar to this, and I think I might have that video on the way. But hope you guys enjoy what's on this video. Please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn that notification bell on, support me, guys. Watch my other videos, playlists, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Later.